In this video, we're going to talk about how to set custom fields using automations. So again, I'm going to use my two boards here, content marketing and marketing campaign within the marketing group. And what I want to do is I want to set, when I add it to review list here, when I move it there, I want to add a couple fields. So within the task itself, I'm going to want to add some custom fields here in addition to the ones I already have. I want to add something for review feedback, and I also want to document when the review was requested. So we're going to do two things here. So let's go add those custom fields first. So I'm going to go to custom fields. You have to have custom field manager permissions to access this section. This is where globally custom fields are managed within your Rindle instance. So I can go ahead and create a new custom field, top right corner. So for the first one, I'm going to do review requested. And I'm going to make this one a text field. There are a bunch of options here. We can do different things. So I'm going to leave this one a text field. And I am going to make this read only because what I'm going to do is I'm going to populate it with data that I don't want anybody to change. So I'm just going to go ahead and make that read only. And I'm going to create that one. And then I'm going to create another one for review feedback. And this one I'm going to make a text area. I want a little bit more room to write a couple sentences. So I'm going to go ahead and create that one. Okay, so we're going to go back to the automation section here. And we have an existing automation for the review list already. So I'm going to go ahead and filter by marketing. And we have this review automation set up that adds a tag and sends a notification. So I want to build on that rule and now go ahead and start to add these custom fields. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. I'm going to add a new action. And we're going to go ahead and select set custom fields, set custom field properties. And then we're going to select a custom field. So the first one I'm going to do is set the review requested. And that's a read-only field, right? So I'm going to use some variables here to populate who moved it to the review list and what date and time did that happen. So I'm going to go ahead and use a couple variables here. Triggered user first name. So the person who triggered the rule, the event to happen, their first name, their last name, and then the date and time they did it. And that will just populate into that field automatically. And then we can go over these settings. Should this field be visible on the task? Yes, I do want it visible on the task. So I'm going to say yes here. Should this field be visible on the task face? I don't need this on the task face. This shows on the task face itself in the columns and lists. So no, I don't need that. The position, you can set this to be above or below a specific field or at the bottom or the top. So we're just going to put it at the bottom for right now. And then we'll put the other field below this one. And then we'll perform the action on self, meaning it'll fire on this task that fired the event. So and then we're going to add our second custom field. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to set custom field properties. And now we're going to select our review feedback, which is a text area. And then should this be visible? Yes. On the task face? No. We're actually going to put this below the other review field, the review requested field, and then we're going to perform that on this task. So I'm going to go ahead and save this now, and we can go back to the, let's do content marketing board here, and we're going to take podcast episode, and we're going to move that to review, and that will now add the tag, send the email, and add some custom fields. So if we go to the custom fields here, we'll see that review requested was added to the bottom of the existing set. It's read only. It has my name, the date and time that it happened, and now my review feedback has been added.